Chapter 26. The only sound in the room for a few minutes was the low hum of the computers and televisions. Hagen leaned back in his chair. All right, let's take them one at a time. As for the first story, I have to say it's not much to go on. But let's see what we can do. All the other clues we've figured out have been about events in the Middle East, Afghanistan, Iraq, Turkey, Saudi Arabia. Clearly, that region is their base of operations. It's still a big area, but it gives us a place to start. Not a lot of people playing football over there, I said. I don't think we should be focusing on the football angle, Hagen said. There's another part of that story that as a CIA counterterrorism analyst I find highly interesting. The nuclear bomb, I said. The nuclear bomb, Hagen agreed. There are only 9 countries in the nuclear club right now. The US, the UK, China, France, Russia, India, Pakistan, North Korea, and Israel. Israel won't say if they have nukes or not, but we know they do, so they count. Just don't tell anybody. State secret. I wouldn't, I stammered. Israel's for sure not going to give them one of theirs, Hagen went on. So the most likely place for our terrorists to get one is Pakistan, which shares a 1,500-mile border with Afghanistan, most of which is barren, unpatrolled desert and mountains. Easy to sneak across, is what I'm trying to say there. And Pakistan is where Al-Qaeda's leaders go to ground when the drones start buzzing too close to home. It's their bunker away from bunker, if you will. So what, you think Darius might be telling us somebody's moving a bomb? It's possible. American football is all about moving the ball forward, gaining territory. Something had clicked for Hagen. I could hear it in his voice, see it in his face. He swung around to a computer to look something up. But what about the other story? The one about Optimus Prime and the nanobots? Does it mean what I think it means? Hagen found whatever it was he was looking for and leaned back again. I think it might mean everything we think it means, even a game of football. I didn't understand. It came to me when I said American football, Hagen told me. Your brother, he mentions a story about football and a bomb. You think it's one thing, I think it's another. But what if it's both? There happens to be a slightly massive football tournament about to happen next summer in Canada. The Women's World Cup. What? You mean soccer? Yes. Well, the rest of the world calls it football, and your brother would know that, being the international traveler he is now. Have you any stories about soccer? No, I told him. None that I can think of. Hagen nodded. So he would have had to use your version of football to send his warning. In this World Cup, you have a target truly worthy of jihad. Infidel women running about outdoors without veils, showing indecent amounts of skin, to a radical Islamist at least. And what better place to attack? Close enough to the United States to make a point, but not so close as to necessitate actually snaking a bomb across America's borders. He turned the screen toward me, showing me Women's World Cup schedules and tables. And your United States team is all set to play Australia in the first round. You think they're going to set off a bomb at the Women's World Cup in Canada? I do, said Hagen. And I'm sorry, Cameron, but I think the other story means Darius is going to be the one to wear it.